Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, welcome back to the Nick Man TV show. And guess what? As you can see it in the title, we're gonna fast forward the 25-26 NFL season so we can see who might who might be the ones in the Super Bowl, who might win the Super Bowl, and also who will be the sorriest team in the NFL this year, according to the simulation though. But hey, the game still gotta be played, you know what I'm saying? So we'll go ahead and start it off. But shout out to Shador for doing this thing preseason one game, you know what I'm saying, showing that he is who he is, you know. The coach, my coach, you know what I'm saying, we got to pick up this season. I'm expecting something like we always had this year. I'm not Daniel Jones. That's what I'm looking forward to starting for the coach. But we also got a whole lot of other football we're gonna talk about too, though. But we're gonna take it week by week, and we're gonna go through the whole simulation till we get to the end, and we're gonna see who the Super Bowl winner gonna be. So make sure y'all hit that like button while y'all coming in and tuning in, and we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. So as we know, we going into the preseason 3, so I'm gonna skip the third preseason game. We're gonna go straight to week 1 all the way through the whole season. So tighten up. Your favorite team might not make it. My favorite team might not make it. I ain't expecting us to make it anyway, but we're gonna go ahead and keep it going, you know what I'm saying? So let's go. Let's bring it to the stage. Already. Now, hey, the schedule is just like it is right now, though. So, well, you know, it's like the real schedule. So, we got the real schedule. So we're going, you know, first, you know, we got Philly versus Dallas. That's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a good rivalry game coming up first week of the season. And Kansas City versus the Chargers, though. You know what I'm saying? So who else we got on this list that might got some big games? Let me pick a game. Now, see, my team, the Colts here, we playing Miami. You know, so we got enough firepower to beat Miami, though. But I'm going to take the Colts in this one here. Let's say Shador start. I don't know. Maybe Shador going to start. Maybe Flacco going to start. I got Flacco starting off due to the fact that that's probably who they want to start. They don't want to throw Shador out there too soon. But if it was me, I'm playing Shador right off the top, right off the rip. But what else key games we got up in here? We got, let me see, some more rivalries. That Buffalo and Baltimore. It's a key game also to be looking out for week 1. All right, let's go ahead and get this going. Let's go ahead and simulate this week 1 action. All right. Week 1 is in the books. Look like Philly took care of business. 19-16, beating Dallas. Kansas City be on a division rival in the Chargers, so they won up. My Colts, we lost by 2. The Browns, they lost to Cincy. Jacksonville took the win. Man, I would have picked that too against Carolina. I think that's a guaranteed win. Let me see what else. Who else? Who are we looking at? Buffalo and Baltimore. Baltimore took the win by 2, 17-15. You know what I'm saying? Now we can look at the standings over here also too. You know what I mean? I see where everybody ranking they division. All right, let's go ahead and go to week 2. Key games in week 2. What kind of key game we got in week 2? Green Bay and Washington should be a good one also. You got Jaden Daniels coming back, and then you got Jordan Love. Okay. Who else? Might be something good. Kansas City versus Philly, the rematch, Super Bowl rematch. All right. Let's get that one on going too. Week 2. Who y'all think won? Who y'all think won that one between Kansas City and Buffalo? Kansas City and Philly. I'm gonna go with. I ain't see it yet. I ain't seen it yet. I'm gonna go with Kansas City at home. Before we get to it though, okay. Washington beat Green Bay. Of course, Baltimore beat Cleveland. Dallas 0-2 starting off. Detroit 0-2. Hey, Detroit 0-2 now, but it's still early in the season, so we got a lot more to go. I can't believe Buffalo lost to the Jets. Okay. Still early in the season. Things happen. You know, this ain't gonna make or break you. Kansas City lost by 1. Okay, Philly standing up tall. Philly 2-0. We going to week 3, y'all. Week 3. I didn't even check out the key matchups. But that's all right. Let's keep it going. Week 3. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the Nick Madden TV channel. Hey, we got a couple more things coming up soon too, though. You know, we're gonna talk about some college football also. You know, I'm riding with Coach Prime. Buffalo bounced back. They beat Miami. Atlanta 2-1. They beat Carolina. Carolina 0-3. Cleveland 0-3. Green Bay bounced back from their loss. Houston Texans lost to the Jags. Okay, Jags standing tall out there with Travis Hunter. Okay. Cincy, they beat Minnesota. Pittsburgh, they starting off good. Beat New England. The Rams beat Philly. I thought Philly probably would have took that one. Okay, then the Colts beat Tennessee. There we go. Well, been a good key matchup. You don't see like no key matchups. You know what I'm saying? This week, but you know. All right, we're gonna go to week 4. What's some good key matchups week 4? I don't see nothing yet. See nothing that really stand out to me, especially how the record looking right now. So we got Philly and Tampa Bay. We got us against the Rams. 2-3-0 team. We got the 49ers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And you also got Baltimore going to Kansas City also too. So Green Bay going to Dallas. Dallas, y'all in trouble, man. Y'all about to come on shake some right now this week 4. All right, let's see what we got. Week 4. Let's see week 4, man. Week 4. Pittsburgh finally dropped one. Buffalo 2-2. Of course, they're going to beat New Orleans. Cleveland 0-4. They starting to look like the sorriest team. Well, besides Tennessee, they 0-4. Okay, there go Carolina follow suit. They 0-4 too. Carolina might be the sorriest team. I don't know. We'll see though. Philly bounce back win against over Tampa Bay. Yeah, we got out. Indy got they win over the Rams. Yeah. Okay, Jacksonville, they 4-0. They beat 49ers 30-15. Trevor Lawrence ain't playing out here. Lamar Jackson, they overcome Kansas City, Pat Mahomes them. And the Chicago Bears 4-0 too. You know what I mean? Caleb Williams. Let's see if this still gonna be how they can he start off 4-0 this year? Look like they got a favorable schedule though right now. So hey, they might could. Right now the leaders are in AFC East, the Jets 2-2, but we got a 3-way tie. New England, Buffalo, and the Jets 2-2. We got the Baltimore Ravens 4-0 leading their division. AFC North, AFC South, Jacksonville leading the way 4-0. The AFC West, we got a 3-way tie again. Broncos, Kansas City, and the Chargers. The NFC East, we got a 2-way tie with the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. In the NFC North, we got the Bears leading. NFC South, we got the Falcons. In the NFC West, we got the 49ers leading out. But let's keep it going, though. Let's keep it going. All right, week 5. We at it. Week 5. So we got 49ers against the Rams. All right, Minnesota going to Cleveland. Cleveland got to bounce back right now. They gotta take it. Hey, all right, Flacco ain't getting the job done. They're putting Shador in now. All right. So Baltimore and Houston going to be a good matchup for week 5. Look like 2 playoff teams. You know what I'm saying? So we got the Indy versus the Raiders. We had their number from over the years. I think we can do I think we can do what we do and beat them boys. Also, you got who else got it? Well, no more key games. Detroit got to climb up out of that hole. They got to beat Cincy. All right, New England versus Buffalo. Okay, now we got Trevor Lawrence 4-0. Got Pat Mahomes coming to town. Can they stay undefeated? Let's go. Week 5 has arrived. All right, here we go. 49ers, hey, they won by 3. They beat the Rams. Minnesota, hey, they beat the Cleveland. Hey, okay then. Baltimore still 5-0. Lamar off to a good start right now. Carolina finally get their win over Miami. The Colts lose to the Raiders. Man, come on, y'all. So we got the Giants losing to the Saints. Got Dallas. Okay, got their second win over the Jets. You got Philly 4-1. They beat Denver. Tennessee, they finally get their win over Arizona. That's why I don't think. That's why when I seen that power ranking, I seen somebody they had the Arizona Cardinals like top 10 or something. Man, no, man. I don't believe in Kyler Murray like that. I don't expect them to have that type of year, or I don't believe they that good for them to be ranked top 10 or 15 on that list. Or it may be one or the other. But anyway, let's keep it going. Seattle take the dub over the Bucks. Okay, Detroit finally get their second win over the Cincinnati Bengals. Chargers beat the Commanders. Buffalo, yeah, they whooped the Patriots. Kansas City goes to Jacksonville. I'm not surprised by that. You know what I'm saying? But let's go on. Week 6, y'all. Week 6. All right, key game for the week 6. We got let's see, key game. We need anybody that's playing somebody that's worthy opponents. Let's see. Cleveland got a brutal schedule to start off this year, though, man. All right, we got I would say Kansas City versus Detroit, which I think it will be a good game, but due to these records right here, it might. I mean, Detroit got to find them a win. All right, let's see. Can Chicago stay undefeated? They going to Washington. Okay, that's gonna be a good game then. Can they stay undefeated? Let's go. Let's go. Philly lost to the Giants. By 2. Revenge on Saquon. Okay, let's see. Baltimore still 6-0. Can nobody knock them off right now? All right, let's go. Okay, Dallas got a third win. Time, they 500 now. So Dallas ain't playing the game. We lost the game. Come on, we supposed to beat Arizona. I'm talking all that mess about Kyler Murray, and we losing, dog. Come on. All right. Chargers, they moved to 4-2 over Miami. Okay, the Browns finally get a win. Shador gets the late game winning drive to beat them boys by 3. All right, there you go. 49ers bounce back with their win. Buyout 18-15 over the Bucks. Our key game we were talking about. Well, Detroit goes in and take the win over Kansas City. And Chicago Bears stay undefeated. They beat on Washington. Ugh. Let's go to week 7. Week 7 ain't no resting. All right, so Chicago got the Saints coming in. Let's see if the Saints can going to Chicago and stop the boy win streak right now. We got 2 1-5 team. The Dolphins versus the Browns. Can Shador do it again? He going down to Miami. Hey, let's see, can he do something? Who else we got? All right, Philly got to go to Minnesota. Okay, then I think Philly going to take that one too. Any more key games? It don't seem like no other key game. Okay, so the Baltimore must be off week 7. So let's see if the Chicago Bears can stay undefeated. And Chicago stay undefeated. They 6-0. Jacksonville drop another one. They 5-2. All right, Pittsburgh, they jump up to 4-2. Cincinnati, I ain't looking too good. Cleveland Browns, they lost. Okay. Philly lost to the Vikings. Okay. Moved to 4-2. New England beats them. Okay. Tennessee. All right. Okay. We beat the Chargers. Okay. By 11. Green Bay moved to 4-2. Tampa Bay beat Detroit. 49ers lost. Ooh, that would have been a good one. I missed this one, Atlanta versus the 49ers. That was a good one. They're going to be a good one if they record look like this coming into this game. All right. Washington, they overcome the Cowboys. What we in? Week 8. Week 8. It's finna get great. All right, so we got who we got? The Chargers, they winning their game and again. Atlanta, they just won a huge game, then they dropped one straight to Miami. Boy, all right, Baltimore, right back, and versus Chicago. I did not check the game of the week. This would have been the game of the weekend. Baltimore lost. Chicago is on a roll. Right, whatever Chicago doing right now, they better make sure they can do that right now in real life. But it might be due to the head coach. He might be calling the plays over there. But hey, Chicago on the roll. They're giving Baltimore their first loss. All right, D'Amico Ryan, he get it. He go back on. He got the 49ers came into town. He beat them. Philly, they come back and they get a 2-point win over the Giants. So they needed that one. They need to lose 2-0. They split it with the Giants already. All right, we beat Tennessee, so it moved us to 4-4. Green Bay lost to the Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, like they back on the roll. Aaron Rodgers finding his mojo. All right, let's go to the week 9. Week 9, Baltimore. They going to Miami. Can the Bengals knock off Chicago? Can Joe Burrow knock off the Chicago Bears right now? Because Chicago they running through the whole NFL right now. They running through their schedule. All right, so that we're gonna keep an eye on that one. Chicago, see if they get knocked off. We got us against Pittsburgh. We need to get this win. How we sitting in the AFC South? Look like we sitting third in the AFC South. We need a win right here. Pittsburgh is too heavy right now, though. Who else we got? Any key games? Kansas City and Buffalo, 5-3 and 4-3. Josh Allen, can they beat the Chiefs at home? All right, let's go, y'all. Week 9 is in the books. All right, let's see how it changed out. Baltimore get their win, they bounce back. Chicago undefeated still. Detroit 4-4. Maybe it was the offensive coach that got Detroit doing all they doing. Cause hey, right now they 4-4, and this team Chicago 8-0. Can't wait to see when they face each other too. All right, here we keep going on down. Houston lost to Denver. Okay, New England got they over 500 now. Come on, Atlanta. 49ers bounce back win. They moved them boys to 6-3. We lost to Pittsburgh 4-5. Look like it's gonna be some good football. The season everything's still close, you know. All right, so you got Buffalo moved up in the East with the Patriots right behind them. You got Baltimore leading the North, Pittsburgh behind them, 6-2. You got the Jaguars leading the AFC South. The Chargers 6-3. Kansas City right on their tail. Broncos right there too. You know what I mean? They go to the Eagles over there in the NFC East with Washington right on right behind them. We already know what's going on in the North over there. Chicago running it right now. So you got Atlanta leading the South, and then you got the 49ers leading the NFC West. I know my guy, Mary Socrates, I love how the 49ers doing right now. They 6-3 though, but you know they division ain't messing with them right now. But we still got a lot of more football to go. We in week 10 now. Week 10. Keep match up for week 10. Let me see. All right, can the Giants knock off Chicago this time around? All right, let me see who else. Baltimore, okay, then Baltimore ain't playing nobody, but they playing Minnesota. Who else got a key game? Look like the Chargers in Pittsburgh gonna be a good game. Hey, Philly and the Green Bay Packers could be a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? So hey, let's get this on week in the books. Week 10 is in, and who we got? Las Vegas. Okay, Vegas, they beat the Broncos, and we cooked them birds. The Bears finally lost to the New York Giants. Who would have thought? Okay, but Russell Wilson over there, they 5-5, 500 too though. All right. Buffalo, they moved to 6-3. Baltimore, they moved to 8-1. Cleveland, they get their second win over the Jets. Okay, New England 6-4 right now. It's sitting good. 49ers, they lost to the Rams. Come on, man. Chargers beat Pittsburgh, all right, and then Philly turned around and beat the Packers, beat them cheesehead. We see the standings right now. Ain't too much change, except the Jacksonville and Texans. Yup, they still leading. All right, week 11. All right, week 11 is in the books. And then you got the Patriots lose this one to the Jets. All right, Washington, they stand strong 7-4. Atlanta bounce back win. Carolina, Buffalo win over on the Bucks. Jacksonville lost to the Chargers. Hey, Chicago lost 2 in a row. Seems like they going down. The Green Bay Packers lost again. Steelers lost again. Houston take the dub. 49ers bounce back. Baltimore beat Cleveland, yeah. Kansas City lost to Denver. Woo. Okay, Philly beat by 2. Beat Detroit. Dallas takes a win over the Vegas Raiders. All right, what all didn't change? Buffalo still up. Baltimore, Houston still up. We moved to number 2, y'all. We just need, come on, coach. We got to keep on. Come on, something got to give. Come on, defense. We got to stand up. 49ers still leading over there. Rams coming in right behind them, a game behind them. They better be careful. They don't want to lose one. All right, let's go on here and go to week, what we at, week 12? Yeah, week 12 is coming in. Key game, Buffalo. Buffalo and the Texans. Pittsburgh and Chicago. Ooh, we got us against Kansas City, 5-5. Both of us 5-5. All right. Who else? All right, Philly, y'all going to Dallas. All right, let's get it. Week 12 is in the books. I seen Kansas City won. So Buffalo beat Houston. 8-3 now. They starting to cook up. They starting to heat up over there in the AFC East. Baltimore 10-1. Chicago bounced back after the 2 losses they took. Okay, Caleb Williams no more. They're doing some stuff over there. Okay. Cincinnati, they beat New England. Detroit, they got the bounce back win. Green Bay, Kansas City, yeah. They beat us. Tennessee, Jacksonville lost. Ugh, tough one. Cleveland got their 3rd win. Come on, Dallas. Okay, Dallas beat Philly. ATL 7-4. 49ers, they do their thing. All right. 13 is coming up. Week 13. I ain't checked out the key matchups, but that's all right. We're gonna see who won and who lost. Detroit starting to fall back to themselves. Green Bay beat them. Kansas City whooped Dallas. Yeah. Baltimore lost their second matchup. Cincinnati bouncing back. They started to do their thing. Chicago beat Philly. 10-2. Chicago making a good run for the NFC. They're gonna be like they're gonna be number 1. All right, who else over there? 49 take they win over Cleveland. They beat Shador. Okay, the Colts, we won. We beat Houston, and we take the lead in the AFC South. AFC South, that's how I think it's going to go the whole year. You know what I'm saying? At least three teams going to be tied up for one or fighting for the one spot, which would be these three teams here. I like Houston to be the best team in the AFC South, but I pick Houston to win the South, but I think it still would be this close with out of these three. But we're gonna keep it going. So let's see if my prediction might be right. Maybe the Colts will surprise me and win it, and we go to the playoffs. So anyway, let's go though. All right, Buffalo they beat Pittsburgh. All right, Washington they lost to Denver. New England bounced back against the Giants. Week 14, here we go. Let's see what we got. Detroit with the bounce back win over Dallas. Atlanta, they beat Seattle. Baltimore bounced back against Pittsburgh. Cleveland, they'll beat Tennessee. That's Shador beat Cam Ward. Okay. Chicago, come right back with another dub. They spanked the Packers. Jaguars, they beat us. So I know they took the number one spot in the AFC South. Washington, they whooped Minnesota. The Jets, they beat Dolphins. Tampa Bay over New Orleans. Denver over the Raiders. Cardinals over the Rams. Buffalo over Cincy. The Chiefs over Houston. Okay, Philly bounce back win over the Chargers. We going to week 15. It's starting to shake up, man. Playoff position starting to cook up. Playoff time. Let's see how we going. Tampa Bay, they beat Atlanta. Atlanta better be careful these last couple weeks now. Better be careful. Chicago beat Cleveland. Baltimore beat Cincinnati. Cardinals beat the Texans. Cardinals starting to creep up 49. Better be careful. Jaguars, they won 2 in a row. All right. The Chiefs started to cook up a little bit more. Buffalo, they won over the New England. Washington beat the Giants. The Raiders beat Philly. All right, Philly. Who else? What else we got? All right, Denver beat the Packers. Rams beat Detroit. Carolina over Saints. Indy, they beat Seattle. All right, Tennessee beat 49ers. Come on, 49ers. Y'all might be tied up. Or Rams might have got it. All right, Pittsburgh, they 7-7. Let's see what we see. The AFC East, Bills still. We got Baltimore. We got the Jags. We got a tie with the Jags. And the Chiefs and Chiefs, Chargers, and the Broncos. They all 9-5. And the else can go like that too. All right. 49ers still leading. Cardinals right behind them. The Falcons, they still leading, but they better be careful because them two been fighting for the last 2 years for who's going to be the king of the South, for the NFC South. All right, let's keep it going. It don't seem like Detroit going to be in the playoff this year, y'all. Sorry, Detroit fans. Week 16 coming up. Week 16 is in the books, so let's see what we got. The Rams, all right. Green Bay bounce back win. Chicago lost, all right, but I think they still should be number 1 seed in the NFC. All right, they go Philly. Philly beat Washington. Okay, move to 9-6. Move them to 9-6 also. Baltimore take the win over New England. Carolina beat Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay cannot have these losses up here. Can't have these losses like this when the Falcons up in AC in the same division. You know what I'm saying? But keep it going. Buffalo, they beat Shador and them. Dallas beat Chargers. Jets beat the Saints. Giants beat Vikings. Kansas City beat Tennessee. Arizona beat Atlanta. Atlanta can't be having no losses like this, but Arizona got that dub. 49ers, what y'all gonna do? Let's see what y'all did. Jacksonville, they beat Denver. Detroit, they beat Pittsburgh. All right, Houston bounced back win against the Raiders. The Bengals beat Dolphins. Colts beat the 49ers. What you think about that, Mayor Socrates? What you think about that? That's gonna happen. They're gonna happen for real though. Hey, 21-19. I'll take it. Week 17 coming up. After week 17, we're gonna see who leading the divisions again. Let's see. All right, let's go. Washington, they lost to the Dallas Cowboys. Minnesota bounced back with against the Lions. Denver, hey, spanking Kansas City. Carolina, they beat Seattle. The Bengals beat Arizona. Probably helping the 49ers out. Green Bay, hey, they beat Baltimore. Not moving 9-7. Houston, they upset the Chargers. Okay, Raiders beat Giants. Pittsburgh beat Cleveland. Jacksonville beat the Colts again. Come on, man. We needed that win. Miami, they beat the Bucks. Jets beat New England. Tennessee over the Saints. Philly beat Buffalo. Okay, by 2. 49ers beat Chicago. Okay, by 2. And they needed that. Now let's see who leading the division right now. Jacksonville. Yeah, with us right behind them. We need them to lose. Probably, and us need to win, but we still won't get the tiebreaker because they just beat us. So we know Buffalo coming out the East, Baltimore coming out of the AFC North. We don't know between these three right here yet. Who don't know? Hey, these two got a battle going on. The Philly and Washington, Chicago and Chicago they gonna win that division. They gonna win that division. Atlanta, Carolina. Atlanta should sweep this one. We almost got a little 3-way tie here, but Arizona and the Rams right there headed, so they probably fighting for a wild card. All right, week 18 last week. This is it. You see in the matchup who need to win what? Colts need to win. They need Tennessee to knock out the Jags, but Jags still going to the playoffs no matter what. I think they're going to beat the win the AFC South. Who's going to be crowned the champions right now? So we already got the champions of the East, North, maybe the South already too. But hey, but they still haven't crowned the West yet. The NFC East should be crowned, but we don't know yet. We're going to see how this play out. Do they got this game? Who Philly playing? Philly got Washington. So the Washington got a chance to win the NFC East. And they said in the NFC East that not one team has won it twice. So can Philly go ahead and break that little ritual? Well, break that little can break that spell. 49ers, do y'all got Cardinals or the Rams? Let's see. 49ers versus Seattle. So, hey, Cardinals and Rams going to play each other more than likely. But this is going to be on rivalry week. Rams and Arizona playing against each other, too. Yeah, so this is going to be rivalry week. So, let's go for it. Here we go. We're going to the playoff. All right, now. We already got our games. We got Chicago made it to number 1. We got Baltimore number 1. The Chargers, number 7 Chargers, going to revisit the Buffalo Bills, you know what I'm saying, for their wild card matchup. The Bengals going to versus the Broncos in their wild card matchup. Kansas City going into Houston. Houston, can y'all do it? Can you knock them off? I doubt it. I'm going to pick Kansas City to win that one. So let's go over to the NFC. The wild card NFC, number 7 Rams going to visit their rival, the 49ers, number 2. And then you got Philly. All right, Philly must have lost to the Washington, but now they're going to play it right back again. They go on to Washington for the Washington got home field advantage. And then you got the Arizona Cardinals going to Atlanta Falcons. Let's get this going, y'all. We finna get it going. All right. I didn't mean to do that. All right, let's go. Playoff. All right, so look, I think it might be done. Yeah, I think it might be done. It ain't gonna let me go no further. So hey, as you can see, Chicago, they win number one. Baltimore win number one. This is our playoff right here. Who y'all think they're gonna win the Super Bowl? Then who y'all think gonna do it? Out of Buffalo and on the Chargers, can the Chargers go into Buffalo and beat them? I think they probably could. You never know. 49ers versus the Rams. I'll take 49ers over the Rams. Washington, Philly. Who gonna get that? I mean, we got a lot to talk about up in here though. But hey, they won't let me pick the teams about who gonna win the thing. So, or they won't do it neither. Yeah, that might be y'all for that. Hey, thank y'all for joining the Nick Man TV. We talk about football. Who gonna win the Super Bowl? We don't know yet. But hey, that was the simulation to the playoffs. I'm gonna also do something to the college football also too. So peace out. Hit the like button. Peace out.